And we are at that 12 noon start time right here in the Grand Prix Stadium. The Desert Holiday, our second week of competition at the Desert International Horse Park. Meadow Grove Farm, FEI 2-star Grand Prix. 37 horse combinations, round number 1. Time allowed in the first round, 58 seconds. FEI Article 238.2.2. Altering the height of a fence on course, that is 4 faults. First refusal on course, that is 4 faults. Second refusal, that does mean elimination. And our time allowed over the 485 meters on course, set at 78 seconds. Exceeding that time allowed at 78 seconds, it is 1 time fault per second or part thereof over our time allowed. In the event we do have an equality of faults, tied for the lead after the first round, we're going to bring them back for that jump-off round. About 37 in round number 1, 8 nations represented. And first rider, this is Maria Valderlongum, the rider and owner of Hermès de Pastel, Celle Francais. So it's a 9-year-old. And this rider joining us from Norway. Across that finish line, 81.66 seconds, Maria Valderlongum and Hermès de Pastel, a rider for Norway. And first to join us. And their time, 81.66 seconds. That time will exceed our time allowed at 78 seconds. They're going to pick up 4 time faults on the clock. First of 37. Our second rider for the USA, for the host nation, the USA, Isabel Cox aboard Enrique. This rider just 21 years old. Enrique owned by 5 roosters of Westlake Hills. Royalist warm blood at Bay Gelding. Sorry by Otangelo and Mary Madonna by Lando. 75.91 seconds, 8 jumping faults, Isabel Cox and Enrique, 8 jumping faults in that time. Puts that rider for the USA into second place. Rivaldo Longum and Arrange de Pastel for Norway. Top of the leaderboard right now with a 4-time false time, 81.66 seconds. And Botico Zikasana Giorgio. The source owned by Play the Game LLC of Hunts Point, Washington. The rider all rides out of San Diego, California. Rides internationally for Brazil, Cassio Ravetti. This horse, a 12-year-old Bay Gelding, started by Dimon Semeli. And this is the Meadow Farm FEI 2-star Grand Prix, currently going on the Grand Prix Stadium. And they wave their and retiring Cassio Ravetti and Doquito di Casan Giorgio. So currently in the lead, we do have Maria Valderlongam, Isabel Cox in second place. And Korean Kaiser's off. This horse owned by Mirasol Equestre of Dallas, Texas. The rider for Portugal, Bruno Diniz das Neves. And they with their and retiring Bruno Diniz das Neves, Korean Kaiser's off for Portugal. So Maria Valderlongam and Hermes de Pastel in the lead for Norway. USA in second with Isabel Cox and Enrique. Now, so far, Ford joined us here in the FEI 2-star Grand Prix. Kind of presented by Meadow Grove Farm. That's down for Amanda Derbyshire from Wellington, Florida. Rides internationally for Great Britain. And Amanda aboard Cornwall BH. There's a Holsteiner gelding. Started by Tessie out of the Cambridge 8. Clear round, 77.21 seconds. Just under that time allowed of 78 seconds. Amanda Derbyshire, Cornwall, BH. So as they go clear, they are the first clears that rider for Great Britain. We'll move on to our next rider for the USA for the host nation, Carl Cook. It's Del de Marcy, Celle Francais. This horse is just 9 years old. That's 9-year-old Grey Gelding, started by Diamond de Semely. And so far, our first clear, that was Amanda Derbyshire and Cornwall BH. Maria Valderlongam and Hermes de Pestel moves in a second. Third, Isabel Cox and Enrique. Clear number 2, back-to-back clears. Carl Cook into Del de Marcy, 72.36 seconds. And you know what that means? We're going to have a jump off in the FEI 2-star Grand Prix. As Great Britain and the USA, they're going to face off in our jump off round. We'll have to make it 3 clears with this next rider for Egypt, Nayel Nassar. And this horse, the Belgian sport horse, El Conda. This horse owned by Evergate Stables of Redmond, Washington. And that bay right there, a bay gelding, just 12 years old. This horse started by Laurel Piana, Filou de Muse, and then our birdie by Final Shot. .37 seconds and a clear round. Nayel Nassar, El Conda as they go clear. And those 16 jumping efforts. So 3 clears in a row as Niall Nassar going clear aboard El Conda. We do have Amanda Richard, Carl Cook, and now Niall Nassar. What a great ride on course as well. Fresh off that 5-star Grand Prix win last night. Here's a rider for the USA, Carolina Lynn from Encinitas, California, and Deluxento. And Deluxento, owned by C&M Partnership, also of Encinitas, California. This rider, an amateur rider. Deluxento World Dutch Warm Blood. Started by Cardento 933. Other Meritorino by Luxzy. For fault score for Caroline Lynn for the USA and Deluxento, the time 76.19 seconds. And right now, they are the fastest of 4 faulters. They will take over 4th place. Pushes Maria Valder-Longam and Hermes de Pestel into 5th. 6, Isabel Cox and Enrique. So we do have our 3 clears. Amanda Richard, Carl Cook, and Niall Nassar. Looking to make it for Chandler Meadows. This rider aboard Cassiano as they represent the USA in the FEI 2-star. This rider calling home Newport Beach, California. This horse is a 9-year-old stallion, gray stallion. .62 seconds, just over that time allowed, and less than 7/10 of a second over that time allowed. The time 78.62 seconds, 1 time fault on the clock, puts that combination into 4th place. That is Chandler Meadows and the stallion Cassiano. Move off to Ireland next with Richie Maloney. He's right, in fact, calling home Wellington, Florida. Sherlock 46, the horse owned by Equanimity. This horse owned by Equanimity out of St. James, New York. This horse, the 13-year-old Big Gelding. .04 seconds. 4 jumping faults, Richie Maloney and Sherlock, 46. And horse owned by Equanimity of St. James, New York. The 4 faults, you know what? They are the fastest of the 4 falters. We're going to put them in a 5th place. And brings us to Lacey Gilbertson. This horse owned by Seabrook LLC of Lake Forest, Illinois. Here's the horse known as Hollywood. And Hollywood, an 11-year-old chestnut mare. One fence down for Lacey Gilbertson for the USA and Hollywood with a time of 77.40 seconds. And let's put them into a 7th place on that leaderboard. Pushes Marie Valder-Longam and Hermes de Pastel in 8th. 9th, Isabel Cox and Enrique still are 3 clears. As we continue down that order of go, and the Canadian rider Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK. This horse owned by Elon Furter of Royal Palm Beach, Florida. This rider rides internationally for Canada. It's a 9-year-old gray mare. Clear round, brilliant ride as always. Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK for Canada, 76.87 seconds. And so now we have 5 for that jump off round. Great Britain, USA, Egypt, and Canada. Sorry, correction, 4 for the jump off. And those 4 nations represented. So Aaron Ballard going clear aboard Ginger ASK brings us to Matt Archer and Zabalo Bay Z. The source owned by Reese Farms of Woodside. It's a 9-year-old gray gelding. This horse signed by Vidal Zorronco Blue. The mare Marilla by Balo Bay de Rouet. Isabella Bayezi as Angus shot up, 9-year-old. Eight jumping fault, 76.93 seconds. Matt Archer and Zabala Bay Z. And we're going to put them into 11th spot with that 8 fault score and a time of 76.93. Still our 4 clears. Amanda Derbyshire, Carl Cook, Niall Nassar, Aaron Ballard. And here's the rider from Austin, Texas for the USA, Catherine Hofstadler, aboard Kimmel SCF. This rider just 22 years old. 77.69 seconds, 8 jumping, falls Catherine Hofstadler and Kimmel SCF for the USA on our leaderboard, but they are in 12th place. That is our final ribbon placing. I'm going to see if we can get another rider for the host nation, the USA, into that jump-off round. As here's the professional rider, Michelle Parker and Viva Lunica Blue. This 9-year-old mare, owned by Cross Creek Farms of Tucson, Arizona. This rider rides out of San Marcos, California. Another clear round for Michelle Parker and Viva Lunica Blue, 77.56 seconds. As that combination, great ride on course in the Meadow Grove Farm FEI 2-Star Grand Prix as they go clear. Yeah, we now have 5. We have a handful for the jump-off round, and I'd certainly love to make it 6 with the Los Angeles de la Sens Westphalian riding horse, the 9-year-old Adrian Sternlick, the rider from Greenwich, Connecticut. Source owned by Starlight Farms 1. This is a 9-year-old bay stallion, sired by Los Angeles. Out of the Emerit Lansley by Lancer 3. For jumping falls, just fence number 9B, the middle part of that triple combination down for Los Angeles de la Sens and Adrian Sternlick. Now, rider joining us from Greenwich, Connecticut. Horse owned by Starlight Farms, 1 LLC, also of Greenwich. 1 for time, total of 5 faults. And they will take over 11th place. Their time is 78.56 seconds. We stay with the riders for the USA, Nicole Honard and My Lady La Vista. This horse owned by Cherokee Show Horses of Rancho Santa Fe, California. There's a 9-year-old Holsteiner mare, sired by My Lord Carthago. .19 seconds. That is the time on the clock there for My Lady La Vista, Nicole Honor. We do have 3 fences down, 4 faults apiece, total of 12 faults. And right out of San Diego, Nicole Honor, horse owned by Cherokee Show Horses, My Lady La Vista. And so currently they will not change our top placings. Right now, 12th position, Isabel Cox and Enrique with 8 faults and a time of 75.91 seconds. And this is our FEI 2-star, meter 45 Grand Prix, and kind of presented by Meadow Grove Farm. So we do have our 5 clears, Amanda Derbyshire and Cornwall BH. Carl Cook, Tudela de Marcy, Niall Lazar, El Conda, Aaron Ballard, Ginger ASK, Michelle Parker, and Viva Lunica Blue. With just that 1 time fault sitting at 6, Chandler Meadows and Cassiano. 7th, Richie Maloney and Sherlock 46. Caroline Lynn and DeLuxento in 8th place. 9th, currently, that is Lacey Gilbertson in Hollywood. Maria Valdar Longam, Hermes de Pastel in 10th. 11th, Adrian Sternlick to Los Angeles de la Sons. And 12th, that is Isabel Cox and Enrique. For the midway drag, Garachad and Easy Boy, Dobie Zed. It's rider for Canada, sourced by Maple Park Farms. This horse is Angashada. Is 9 years old. Sired by Emerald. Right now on that leaderboard, 12th place. That is where Karachat and Easy Boy Dolby Z, they will move into with an 8-fault score and a time of 74.94 seconds. So let's have a look at our top placings or the halfway mark. We do have our 5 clears. We know who those are. Amanda Derbyshire, Carl Cook, Niall Nassar, Aaron Ballard, Michelle Parker. 1-time fault in 6th, Chandler Meadows and Cassiano. 7th, Richie Maloney for Ireland and Sherlock 46. 8th place currently, that's Caroline Lane and Deluxento for the USA. Lacey Gilbertson also for the USA. And Hollywood in 9th. 10th, the rider from Norway, Maria Voller Longum and Hermes de Pastel. Adrian Sternlicht, Los Angeles de la Sauce, they are in 11th. And 12th, Karachat, Easy Boy, Dolby Z as they walk out of the ring in 12th place. And right now, the halfway mark of the FEI two-star Grand Prix, kindly presented by Meadow Grove Farm. With those five players. And that is Amanda Derbyshire, Carl Cook, Niall Nassar, Aaron Ballard, Michelle Parker. Gerchad and Easy Boy Adobe Zed, they are in 12th place for Canada with an 8-fault score and a time of 74.94. But certainly a great 5 right now, qualified for the jump off. And a super fast 5 as well. Again, time allowed 78 seconds in the first round. Length on course 485 meters. 16 jumping efforts numbered 1 through 13. And 4 nations so far with riders in that jump-off round. Great Britain, Egypt, Canada, and the USA with 5 horse rider combinations that have qualified to this point. Looking to make it 6. That is our next entry. That is Sean Jobin and Cuba Libre 5. There's that sound of the tone for this rider. Rides internationally for Canada. So it's owned by Fox Ridge Farms Stables. That's a Westphalian 11-year-old gray mare. Starred by the world-famous Cornet Obolensky. Out of the mare Grace. And 8 jumping, 2 for time, total of 10 faults. The time 80 seconds, right on the nose there for Sean Jobin and Cuba Libre 5 for Canada. So they will not change our top placings as 12th position. Still that Canadian rider, Kerchan and Easy Boy Adobe Z with 8 faults and a time of 74.94 seconds. Back to the riders for the USA. Jennifer Gates Nassar, Don Vie is the horse owned by Evergate Stables of Redmond, Washington. So started by Don VHP Z. The mare Ardina by Ande Amos Z. So it's an 11-year-old Bay Gelding. Clear round, Jennifer Gaisnassar and Donvier, the time 76.58 seconds. We have another for the jump off, and half of our 12 ribbon places will be determined in that jump off round as Jennifer and the horse owned by Evergate Stables of Redmond, Washington, Donvier, go clear. So now we have 3 riders for the host nation, the USA, in that jump off round. Brings us to the rider from Eugene, Oregon, Carrie-Ann Boyce Lockhart for the USA, and CMS Garrity Shore. This is an Irish sport horse, 10-year-old gelding. Started by Dallas under the mare Rockmount Rosie by Indoctro. .53 seconds. That time will exceed our time allowed of 78 seconds. They're going to pick up 1 time fault on the clock, 24 faults on course for a total of 25. CMS Garrity Shore and Carrie-Ann Boyce Lockhart. So right now they will not change our top 12. 12th position, that is Adrian Sternlick. And Los Angeles de los Sauce with a 5 fault score and a time of 78.56 seconds. Brings us to another rider for Canada, Tiffany Foster and Cadence. Cadence owned by Artisan Farms of Wellington, Florida. Source of Dutch Warm Blood, started by Grand Slam. It's an 8-year-old big gelding. Clear round, Tiffany Foster and Cadence for Canada, 76.68 seconds. So Canada has a second rider in that jump-off round. As 2 Canadian riders so far have qualified. And here is Jelvinia MB, this horse ridden by Amy Miller, also for Canada. This horse owned by JT. Jelvinia MB, World Dutch Warm Blood, 9-year-old mare. Just that final fence number 13. It comes down for Amy Miller and Jelvinia MB. So a 4-fault score. Their time 76.93 seconds. They're going to change that leaderboard, but so close, being our 8th clear. Just that final jumping effort. That's still a great ride. Amy Miller and Jelvinia MB on our leaderboard. Once again, that's going to put them into 11th. Pushes Lacey Gilbertson and Hollywood into 12th. So 7 clears. And just trotting around, and that will be Gary Potter, Cornet's Princessin. This horse owned by Tres Palomas of Rancho Santa Fe. And a young Hanoverian 8-year-old mare. Eight jumping faults with a time of 98.18 seconds. We do also have time faults there for a total of 21 time faults. 29 is the total. So we had the jumping faults and the time faults together. And so they will not change our top placings. Next rider from Rancho Santa Fe, Jake Endicott aboard RMF Choco Top. This Hanoverian stallion owned by Ashland Farms of Wellington, Florida. This rider, 19-year-old professional rider. RMF Choco Top, started by Choco Blue. .87 seconds. That's where the time stops over the 485 meters on course. One fence down, just into that triple combination. Fence number 9A for Jake Endicott and RMF Choco Top. 4-fault score. They will certainly change that leaderboard as Jake Endicott, RMF Choco Top take over 11th, pushes Amy Miller and Jalvinia MB for Canada into 12th place. Still 7 clears. And this is our FEI 2-star Grand Prix, kind of presented by Meadow Grove Farm. And just having joined us, Brooke Rose Moran and the horse NKH Carrito. A young rider as well, just 20 years old. And Brooke aboard the Dutch Warm-Blood Stallion. And that second circle there, and elimination Brooke Rose Moran and NKH Carrito. And here is Hellcat. This horse owned by iCandy LLC, and the rider for Ireland, Paul O'Shea. Hellcat, Belgian warm blood. Beamer. Side by Cassandra Van Hetz Brimhoff. Right Dominica by Kona. Clear round, Paul O'Shea and Hellcat 77.08 seconds. And horse owned by iCandy LLC. So now we add Ireland to the list of nations for those that have riders and horses in that jump-off round. Go to 5 nations right now. USA, Canada, Great Britain, Egypt, and Ireland. That also brings us to 8 clears, 8 to come back for the jump-off round. It's going to be a super fast jump-off. And Laura Height in the ring with Aviator Z for the USA. So it's owned by HF Farms, Ocote de Casa, California. Amateur rider here. And Laura Height aboard the Zangerscheide Chestnut Gelding. Twelve jumping, 25 time, total of 37 faults. The time 102.69 seconds for Aviator Z and Laura Height. So they will not change our top placings. Right now, 12th position, Jake Endicott, RMF Choco Top. We do have 8 qualified for the jump-off round. And looking to make it 9 is the rider from Parker, Colorado. Next rider, Elizabeth Simpson, rides and owns Katomi M for the USA. A jumping 3 for time total of 11 faults. Was entry out of Parker, Colorado for the USA. Elizabeth Simpson and Katomi M. Their time 80.25 seconds. And currently they will not change their top 12. Jake Endicott, RMF Choco Top in 12th place with a 4 fault score. Time 76.87 seconds. A young professional rider up next. That is Trent McGee. That's 21 years old. Source owned by Archibald Cox, Caracas. Clear round, Trent McGee and Caracas, 75.62 seconds. Great young professional rider there for the USA, just 21 years old. And we now have 9 coming back for the jump off. We are in for a quick jump off. Amanda Derbyshire, Carl Cook, Niall Nassar, Aaron Ballard, Michelle Parker, Jennifer Cates Nassar, Tiffany Foster, Paul O'Shea. Now we add that horse and that rider's name to that list, Trent McGee and Caracas, as they will join us for the jump off route. Pushes Chandler Meadows and Cassiano into 10th with a 1-time fault. 11th right now, the rider for Ireland, Richie Maloney and Sherlock 46. And 12th, Carolina Lynn and Deluxe Cento. As we do with our young riders for the USA. 19-year-old Lisa Brose, amateur rider, rides Tinkerbell. Mecklenburg. And this mare owned by Hidalgo LLC of San Francisco. This rider from Freedom, California. .97 seconds and 12 jumping falsely Bros and Tinkerbell. That horse owned by Hidalgo LLC of San Francisco. A 19-year rider for the USA, and they will not break into our top 12. As Caroline Lane and Deluxe Santo in 12th place with a 4-fault score and a time of 76.19. And 6 remaining. First of the 6 for the USA as well. Kelly Shaw. This horse owned by Southern Arches of St. Louis, Missouri. Ironics. This is a Belgian sport horse. It's gelding, chestnut gelding. So close to being another clear. That is Calais Sean. Ironics, but unfortunately, fence number 13 coming down for that horse owned by Southern Arches LLC of St. Louis, Missouri. And Calais Sean for the USA. Just a nice ride on course. But a 4-fault score is what they will end up with a time of 75.89 seconds. And on our leaderboard, you know what? They are on that in the top 12 as they are now in 12th place. And we do have a handful remaining. And here's the horse known as Queensland E. Lily Keenan, the rider for the USA. And super talented rider here for the USA with the Zangashada, owned by Johnson at Farm of New York, New York. Lily Keenan and Queensland E. Great ride. Unfortunately, time not their friend here this afternoon. 78.05 seconds. So just by 5/100ths of a second there over that time allowed. They're going to pick up one time fault on the clock. That horse owned by Johnson Farm of New York, New York. So Lily Keenan into 10th. Chandler Meadows with a one-time fault as well into 11th. And Richie Maloney, Sherlock 46 for Ireland in 12th place. Just some tough luck there. Lily Keenan, what a great rider. And horse Queensland E. Well, Charlotte Jacobs receiving the sound of the tone. This horse owned by North Star Sport Horses, Buffalo, New York. Thomas Court, Belly Patrick. This horse, an 8-year-old gelding, Irish sport horse by breeding. Served by Baloo Duray of the Doctor's Delight by Indoctro. Four jumping faults, one fence down, fence number 8 for Thomas Court, Valley Patrick, and Charlotte Jacobs for the USA. The time 77.48 seconds. Only 4 fault score and that time. They will not change our top 12. That's Richie Maloney and Sherlock 46 for Ireland. Without 12th place for the 4 fault score, and time is 75.04. Still 9 clears. And 9 clears and 5 nations. With Great Britain, USA, Egypt, Canada, and Ireland. All with horse rider combinations in that jump-off route. And so 2 Canadian riders qualified for the jump-off. Will this rider make it? 3 from Calgary, Alberta, Vanessa Mannix and Celle de Lille. Just the mare, Celle Francais. Clear round, Vanessa Mannix and Ancilla DeLille, 72.87 seconds. And we will go to double digits as Canada now has 3 riders in our jump-off round. USA with 4 riders, Great Britain with 1, Egypt with 1, and Ireland with 1. So Lily Keenan moves into 11th with Queensland E. Chandler Meadows now in 12th, and aboard Cassiano with 1 time fault and a time of 78.62 seconds. Has 12th place right now with just 2 remaining. Another rider from Golden, Colorado, Tally Dion and Vélon de Bellevue. A jumping faults for Tally Dion and Vélon de Bellevue for the USA, 75.74 seconds, so they will not change their top placings. All positions still held by Chandler Meadows and Cassiano. Final rider right here. Ended up 3rd place in the FEI 5-star Grand Prix last night. Sean Cassidy aboard NKH Cento Blue. Oldenburg, owned by October Hill Sales of Fort Worth, Texas. for jumping falls, and that is Sean Cassidy, NKH Cento Blue, and the time is 77.94 seconds. And they will not change our top placings. Placings 1 through 10 will be determined in that jump-off round. 11th place, that go to Lily Keenan and Queensland E. Chandler Meadows and Cassiano in 12th. Those are the top 12. This is the FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. Presented by Meadow Grove Farm. That list of those to come back for the jump-off round, FEI 2-Star Grand Prix here this afternoon. As the first of the 2 FEI competitions here in the Grand Prix Stadium. Amanda Derbyshire, Cornwall BH, going to come back first for the jump-off, followed by Carl Cook and Ecuestre de Marcy. Nayel Nassar, Alconda. Aaron Ballard, Ginger ASK. Michelle Parker, Vico Lanika Blue. Jennifer Gates and Nassar, and Don V8. Tiffany Foster and Cadence. Paul O'Shea, Hellcat. Trent McGee, Caracas, and Vanessa Mannix, and Sarah David. And just doing those final touches here for the jump-off round as we're going to come back with 10, impressive 10 for that jump-off round. 5 of the 8 nations represented: Egypt, Ireland, Great Britain, Canada, and the USA. With Ireland, Egypt, and Great Britain each having 1 rider each. Canada with 3 in the jump-off. And the USA with the lion's share of 4 entries qualified for the jump-off round. FEI 2-Star Grand Prix, and kind of presented by Meadow Grove Farm. Now jump-off starting at fence number 12. That is Marshall and Sterling signature fence. From there, right-hand turn to the Whittier Trust signature fence. 9B and C, part of that triple combination. The A element having been removed, so just the vertical Oxer combination. Left turn, and that is the Premier Equestrian signature fence, fence number 3. Make a left-hand turn onto the La Quinta Resort and Club, fence number 2, or what was fence number 2. Butterflies next, fence number 15, and gotta love this, the long gallop down in front of the VIP Pavilion. That's the Palm Club, and that is the Oxer with the purple standards, final fence in that jump-off round. 290 meters, that's our length on course. Time allowed, 47 seconds. 5 of the 8 nations qualified for this jump-off round with a total of 10 horse rider combinations. MEADOW Derbyshire, Cornwall, BH, they will be first. Carl Cook and Del Demarcy in second. So Amanda for Great Britain, Carl Cook for the USA. Niall Nazar, El Conda for Egypt in third. Niall fresh off that FEI's 5-star Grand Prix win last night. Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK, they will be the 4th pack for the jump-off, followed by Michelle Parker and Viva Lunica Blue. Jennifer Gates-Nazar and Donvier will follow Michelle Parker, followed by Tiffany Foster and Cadence. Paul O'Shea for Ireland, Hellcat. Trent McGee for the USA, and Caracas last to go. That'll be the Canadian rider out of Calgary, Alberta, Vanessa Mannix and Zelda Lynn. All comes down to this. 10 coming back for our jump-off. Again, time allowed 47 seconds, 290 meters. That's our length on course. So, and again, Lily Keelan and Queensland, they will take home 11th. Chandler Meadows and Castellano in 12th place. And the first of the 10, Amanda Derbyshire and Cornwall BH. And the first to qualify, first back for our jump-off round. Amanda Derbyshire. Derbyshire rides for Great Britain internationally, calling home Wellington, Florida. Clear round, Amanda Derbyshire and Cornwall BH, 37.37 seconds. What a great ride in that jump-off round. And I've got to say, all throughout the 2 weeks of the Desert Holiday, we've had such great competition right here in the Grand Prix Stadium. So Great Britain starts us off with a time of 37.37 seconds, put in by Amanda Derbyshire and Cornwall BH. Off the U.S. next, and this certainly is a fast duo. This is Del Demarcy, Carl Cook for the USA. Source owned by Signaling Osby of Woodside. And leading time 37.37. Clear round, galloping to second place, Carl Cook and Del DeMarcy, 38.68 seconds. Oh, wow, what a jump at fence number 15. The butterflies are right there. This is a place you do take the chances. That's in the jump-off round. FEI 2-Star Grand Prix, presented by Meadow Grove Farm, with Great Britain in the lead, Carl Cook in second. Got a leading time, 37.37 seconds. That's the time put in by Amanda Carl's time of 38.68 seconds. So a full second, if not a second and a half behind. Nayel Nassar for Egypt aboard El Conda. Try to fresh off that FEI 5-Star Grand Prix win last night right here. Out of the lights. Wow. 37.41 seconds. Nayel Nassar, El Conda move into second place. Leading time 37.37. Nayel's time 37.41 seconds. Comes down to fractions of a second here in the jump-off round. Our Meadow Grove Farm FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. So Great Britain in the lead, Egypt in second, Carl Cook in third. Such amazing sport right here going on our FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. 10 qualify for the jump-off. Here's number 4 into that jump-off round. And the rider for Canada, Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK. Amanda Derbyshire first out of the gate in the jump-off aboard Cornwall BH. Still holds down top position, 37.37 seconds. Canada slipping to third place with Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK, and the time 38.25 seconds. So our top 3 right now, we have Great Britain in the lead, Egypt in second, Canada in third. Our brilliant rider Aaron Ballard aboard Ginger ASK. Back to the riders for the USA, Michelle Parker and Viva Lunica Blue. So it's owned by Cross Creek Farms of Tucson. One fence down to the jump-off round, 41.09 seconds for Michelle Parker and Viva Lunica Blue. We're owned by Cross Creek Farms from Tucson. So they take over 5th place. The halfway mark, Amanda Derbyshire in the lead, Nyla Sar in 2nd, Aaron Ballard in 3rd, Carl Cook in 4th, Michelle Parker in 5th. Leading time 37.37 seconds. Can this next rider do it? This is Jennifer Gates-Nassar and Govier. First one by Evergate Stables of Redmond, Washington. Clear round for Jennifer Gates-Nassar and Donvier, 46.83 seconds, and the 5th fastest of those double clears. That puts that combination into 5th place. So Great Britain still in the lead, first of 2 riders remaining for Canada, Tiffany Foster and Cadence. And clean right down to that final fence, but unfortunately it is down for Tiffany Foster and Cadence for Canada, 45.41 seconds. The 4-fault score and that time was that Canadian rider right now in 7th place. Well, certainly a fast 3 remaining as well. Amanda Derbyshire, Cornwall, BH. This is this nail-biting time as they know there are 3 left. 3 to defend that. Leading time of 37.37 seconds from Paul O'Shea for Ireland and Hellcat. Sourced owned by iCandy LLC. Clear round into first place. We have a new leader, Paul O'Shea and Hellcat. What a ride. That horse owned by Eye Candy LLC. And the leading time for Ireland, 35.83 seconds. Wow, Paul O'Shea, that was absolutely impressive in the jump-off round. The MEADOW Farm FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. You have seen amazing, amazing riding right here in the Grand Prix Stadium. Now the Desert International Horse Park, to the left, with Ireland in the lead now, Great Britain in second, Egypt in third. Here's our final rider for the USA. First of two left, Trent McGee and Caracas. Caracas owned by Archibald Cox III of Palm Springs. And unfortunately, just some tough luck there for Trent McGee and Caracas. Second refusal, that does mean elimination and puts that combination into ninth place. So Paul O'Shea, Hellcat in the lead for Ireland. Amanda Derbyshire, Cornwall BH for Great Britain in second. Niall Nassar and El Conda for Egypt in third. Aaron Ballard, Ginger ASK in fourth for Canada. We do have one left, that'll be Canadian rider, our final rider. So Aaron Ballard and Ginger ASK for Canada in fourth right now. Fifth, that's Carl Cook. Edwidella de Marcy for the USA. Jennifer Gates, Nassar, and Don Vie as they pull down sixth place with one remaining. That is Vanessa Mannix and Self-Delil. Clear round for Vanessa Mannix and Self-Delil, and that rider for Canada taking home fourth place. The time 37.52 seconds. What amazing competition here in the FEI 2-Star Grand Prix, kind of presented by MEADOW Farm. MEADOW Farm has and continues to produce top riders in the hunter, jumper, and equitation rings. Under Susan Schroer's guidance, MEADOW riders have ridden to top honors in the Junior Hunters major medal classes, as well as the North American Young Riders Championships, and through 2 Grand Prix championships. The Desert Horse Park would like to thank MEADOW for their continued support as a Blue Ribbon barn sponsor once again this season. MEADOW Farm, and located in beautiful Lakeview Terrace, California. So Ireland will take home that win with Paul O'Shea and Hellcat. What a ride in that jump-off round. Amanda Derbyshire and Cornwall BH, Great Britain in second. Niall Nassar, El Conda, Egypt in third. Vanessa Mannix and Self-Delil for Canada in fourth place. Aaron Ballard, Ginger ASK for Canada in fifth. Carl Cook, Edwidella de Marcy for the USA in sixth. Seventh, Jennifer Gates Nassar and Don Vie for the USA. Michelle Parker, Vivalanka Blue for the USA in eighth. Ninth, Tiffany Foster and Cadence for Canada. And 10th, Trent McGee and Caracas for the US. 11th, Lily Keenan and Queensland E. And 12th, Chandler Meadows and Cassiano. But wow, what a great way to start the afternoon and our FEI competitions this afternoon with the MEADOW Farm FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. A super fun way to start the afternoon. The Meadow Grove Farm FEI 2-Star Grand Prix right here in the beautiful Grand Prix Stadium at the Desert International Horse Park. And we're going to bring our top 3 back of the ring for these presentations. That'll be Ireland, Great Britain, and Egypt. Those are the top 3. And certainly great thanks to Meadow Grove Farm for presenting the FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. Meadow Grove Farm has and continues to produce top riders in the hunter, jumper, and equitation rings. Under Susan Shore's guidance, Meadow Grove riders have ridden to top honors in the Junior Hunters major medal classes, as well as the North American Young Riders Championships, and as well through to Grand Prix Championships. The Desert International Horse Park would like to thank Meadow Grove for their continued support as a blue ribbon barn sponsor once again this season. Yeah, it's certainly great to have Susan Shore, head trainer of Meadow Grove Farm, joining us, and Dick Carvin as well joining us for these presentations. Got to say, Meadow Grove Farm, those horses, and those are riders, they have been so successful. They continue to be so successful through the hunters, the equitation competitions, as well, all the way up to Grand Prix competitions as well. Located in beautiful Lakeview Terrace, California. Yeah, Meadow Grove Farm has and continues to produce top riders in the hunter, jumper, and equitation rings. And under Susie Shore's guidance now, Meadow Grove riders have ridden to top honors in the Junior Hunters major medal classes, as well as the North American Young Rider Championships and Grand Prix Championships as well. Top 3 coming back of the ring. This rider in a 3rd place aboard El Conda, riding for Egypt, Nayel Nassar. In a 2nd for Great Britain, Amanda Derbyshire. Amanda aboard a Cornwall BH. Well, Ireland comes out on top again, and that is the horse Hellcat, owned by Eye Candy LLC, the rider Paul O'Shea. As we'll get our top 3, just hopping off their mounts there. Paul O'Shea, Amanda Derbyshire, Nayel Nassar. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Ireland, Great Britain, and Egypt. And this jump off in the Meadow Grove Farm FEI 2-Star Grand Prix, absolutely electric. That was an amazing, just a fantastic jump off. Yeah, and certainly great to have Sue Shore, head trainer of Meadow Grove Farm, joining us. Dick Carvin as well joining us for these presentations. And those 2 trainers, and Susan Shore, head trainer of Meadow Grove Farm, Dick Carvin, they certainly know all about winning. As we have our top 3 just stepping behind the podium. Let's get our rider in 3rd place, step on that podium for Egypt, Nayel Nassar. In a 2nd for Great Britain, Amanda Derbyshire. Taking all the win for Ireland, Paul O'Shea. What an amazing horse-rider combination. Paul O'Shea, Hellcat, as they are on top of that podium. Well deserved. And certainly cheers to the top three, Paul O'Shea, Amanda Derbyshire, Niall Nassar, as they are the top three in the Meadow Farm FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. And ladies and gentlemen, in order to honor our champion, I would ask you to please rise for the playing of the national anthem of Ireland. And our top three, just amazing riders. They are on amazing horses as well. That win goes to Ireland, and that is Paul O'Shea, Great Britain. Matt Derbyshire in second, Egypt in third with Niall Nassar. And we'll get our top three back on their respective mounts. Paul O'Shea aboard Hellcat, Amanda Derbyshire, Cornwall BH, Niall Nassar, Elconda. And certainly always great to have Susie Shore, head trainer of Meadow Farm, join us, and also Dick Carvin. Meadow Farm has and continues to produce top riders in the hunter, jumper, and equitation rings. Under Susie's guidance, Meadow riders have ridden to top honors in the junior hunters, major medal classes, as well as the North American Young Rider Championships, and through Grand Prix wins as well. The Desert International Horse Park would like to thank Meadow Grove for their continued support as a Blue Ribbon barn sponsor once again this season. So Paul O'Shea on his horse, Amanda Derbyshire on her horse, Niall Nassar on his horse as well. Those are the top three. We have one more thing to do. Paul O'Shea's done this so many times. Just one more time. Paul O'Shea, if you lead our field in our victory ride. Our top placings and our champion, that is Paul O'Shea and Hellcat. Amanda Derbyshire, Cornwall BH in second, Niall Nassar and Elconda in the third place. And our top three, brand new, that beautiful cooler aboard Hellcat. That winning horse owned by iCandy LLC. As Ireland comes out on top of our field of 37, 8 nations represented. Now we get Paul O'Shea and Hellcat to come around once again. If they would please do us the honor on their lap of honor all by themselves. And there is Paul O'Shea and Hellcat winning for Ireland. Horse owned by iCandy LLC. And Paul, just if you could please do us one more lap. So lap of honor if you don't mind. Love to have you do that. As winning the Meadow Farm FEI 2-Star Grand Prix. Besting that field 10 in our jump-off round. What an amazing combination. Always great to have Susie Shore, head trainer of Meadow Farm, join us, and Dick Carvin as well. And what a champion Paul O'Shea and Hellcat puts Ireland on top of that podium. Riders, thank you so much. What an amazing competition. 10 qualified for the jump-off. Paul O'Shea, Hellcat, and they end up in first place, that pole position. That beautiful cooler aboard Hellcat, the horse owned by iCandy LLC. Well, competition for the day, it is not done. As the individual overlay starting at 5 p.m. and the team competition, Major League Show Jumping 5-Star, meter 50 team competition at 6 p.m. First horse back will be at 6:10.
We have a new leader.